Alright, so there's a lot of things I want to talk about today. Some time ago, I think it's been like 2 years ago, I uploaded a video of me playing some games on a 957, and in the meantime I've been digging around online on archive websites and whatnot, and I found this Russian website with these people. It was started in 2010, and they got their hands on some of these 957s. They didn't know much about them. They didn't even have a charger or cradle for them, so they had to like reverse engineer them to get them to work. So they opened it up and found a 386 Intel 386 chip inside, a processor. So they thought, okay, we can probably hack into this. So they wired some cables in, managed to connect it to the computer, found the software online, and they've done some impressive work. Now I'm gonna share in the description all these files. I'm gonna share the link as well. I don't know Russian. I used Google Translate to translate the whole page. It was hilarious. Some of the text that was translated. Obviously, Google did a bad job. I mean, you can only get so much out of Google Translate, but it was hilarious. If you have the time and you're interested, just read the whole thing. It's 59 pages long, I think. But it's some quality stuff there. If you're not interested in that, I collected everything that was downloadable. A lot of the links were dead because it's such an old website, and there were linking even older websites. I mean, all the software was old when they made that thread there. So most of the links were dead, but some I managed to get out. So if you're only interested in the software that I managed to get out, just check the description for the links. Alright, so first, the games. I found some games. Some of them are good, some of them are just demos, or, you know, like alpha. I don't even know if they can be called alpha. Most of them were ported from TI calculators. In some of them they forgot to remove the text, like there's an RPG game, and there's someone saying something like, oh, holy crap, a game in a calculator, or something like that. Yeah, so let's have a look at them. This one is Black Dice. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is just dice rolling simulator. Let me put that light on. Yeah, so nothing happens. If you click on this, it just gives you a random dice number. So I'm not exactly sure what this is. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they managed to find a really early OS version. So it was version 2.5, and they stripped it down. I mean, removed email, service, paging, everything. They removed everything but the bare essential to get the device to work, right? They removed that to make more room for applications, because these came in 8 megabyte memory versions, and this one is 5 megabytes. It doesn't say. The ones with 8 megabytes, it says on the back. The ones with 5 megabytes, it didn't say anything. So if you only had 5 megabytes, you know, that wasn't a lot. I mean, yeah, the application only had a couple of kilobytes, but you know, if you want to put like more stuff on it, you needed all the space you could get. So they stripped this OS down, and as you can see here, it's only left the alarm, profiles, settings, and on-off, and network on-off. I'm gonna link that as well. The thing is, you cannot downgrade an OS for this one. Another important thing that I found was the R957 SDK. which is really important, because with that one you can develop your own programs, but also you could hack into, well, hack. It's not really hacking, you can't really hack a BlackBerry device, but you can access the files on this. So with that one you can wipe the device completely and then install the stripped down OS. That's the only way to get it here. I know with later BlackBerry models with OS 4.1, I think, 4.2 and up, you had the command line, right, like the DOS command line, so you could wipe the device and that would remove the IT policy and whatever software had in there, so you could put a fresh copy on. That didn't work on all the devices, but I found the SDK for this, and I managed to wipe it clean and put the stripped down OS on this. As you can see, the wheel is acting up. Okay, as you can see here in the about section, it says 2.5, and here it has the latest one, which is 2.7. This is the latest you can get for the 957 and 857. Alright, there's also included in the SDK, it has the programmer that works for hacking again, as I'm saying, it's not really hacking, for getting into the device. It also comes with a simulator, a desktop simulator. So you have the exact simulator of this device or the 950, the small one on the screen, and you could also simulate having a network on, and you can customize everything there. It is really good. I like that. You need for that Microsoft Visual Studio 6 and up. You can find that online, it's freeware now. I'm gonna link that as well. It has detailed instructions on how to do that. I don't know programming at all, but I managed to get this to work, so it's really basic stuff. So I'm gonna put everything in those archives, just check the description. Okay, so back to the games. Let's see what we have here. Hockey Pong. So this is like Pong. Okay, click the wheel. Yeah, you choose the country. Alright. This is really, I mean, the AI is brutal. I don't know if you can see the puck on the recording, but you can see it fine on the actual device. But I haven't managed to score not even once in this game. I am the smaller bars, yeah, and the AI is the longer bars. Anyway, there's that. There's Dope Wars. Now this is fun. Apparently this was really popular with the device back in the day, because, well, you probably heard of Dope Wars. You're a drug dealer and you've got 20 days to make money. And you can see why this was popular with the users of this device, because it's kind of like stock exchange. You buy cheap and you sell high. So you have a debt here, and well, the cash is all debt. So every time you buy something, let's say you buy weed, that's a lot of money for weed. Speed, alright, you buy all the speed. You've got 100 spaces in your pockets, so you can only buy up to 100 products. 61 speed, that's all the money we have. And then you move to a different area. Now you're in Bronx, you can see you're in Bronx, but every time you move to an area you lose a day and your debt goes up. So let's try Central Park. Hippies are buying shrooms at outrageous prices. So shrooms are expensive here, but I don't have any shrooms. I have acid. Oh well, but speed, you don't sell speed here. You can't sell it. So I have to move someplace else and lose another day. All right. College did a big loot bust. Prices are sky high. Well, I don't have any of those. Colombian freighter dusted wheat prices. Well, I don't have any weed. You smell bacon. What will you do? Well, you run. Yeah, speed is like, I think I bought it with 89, this is 98. Yeah, let's sell it. I'm gonna make a little profit, but I'm not gonna even cover the debt. See? Anyway, it's fun. I managed, I think the best I did was like $600,000. And I was told I didn't do half bad. So I don't know what a lot of money means in this game, but anyway. Moving on. Yeah, nibbles. This is basically snake. And you use, I think it was, yeah, H for help. IKJL. IKJ. Alright. Oh, died. Okay, start again. But I play this and let's see if I can do it. After you get a couple of these balls, the game crashes and the device restarts. So, as I said before, these games are like not finished at all. They're like demos. And people weren't doing these games for money. I mean, this was just to pass the time, because no one would put games on this. These were like business tools. Not enough for games. Right, I think it crashes after this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's check the next ones. There's a Space Invaders here. Ah, sorry. Okay. Space Invaders, called Reinvaders. This Patrick guy is the same one who made the Mario game and Dr. Mario, and can't remember what I had on the other one. On the last video I made, I tried to search for this website. It's dead, long dead. So I don't know if there was more games. This is all I could find from him. Okay, Space Invaders. Now, you can only shoot one bullet at a time, right? And it's almost impossible to win this. You can't shoot again. You have to wait for that bullet to reach the target and then shoot again. But hey, Space Invaders. This Dungeon 2, the description says a dungeon crawler modeled after those in the early 80s, originally designed for the VIC-20 by Gamename.dll. Oh, sorry if I mispronounced that. Yeah, I played this for a little bit. You can see the stats there. I doubt those have any impact on the game at all. Right. So that's me, and that's the zombie. You versus zombie. Zombie has 24 HP, I have 8. Command. Think hit was C. It does 6 damage. You have 2 HP. Yeah, I'm about to die. Yay, you died. Yeah, so it's incredibly basic. Oh, yeah, you can't get away. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm not gonna play that. Ultima DR, what's the description of this? Ultima Dark Runes, template for creating RPG games. Walk around the map, but no story or combat. Oh yeah, so you see, this one looks much better than the other one. Shame there was no story to it. Lord British, I did not summon you, Avatar, begone. Yeah, so it's exactly what the description says. You just walk around, you don't do anything. But the graphics are nice. Yeah. What else? Joltima, so it's like Ultima, Joltima, what's the description? Joltima 0.7, remake of the RPG originally by Justin Cargnes. Combat is still incomplete, but consider this just a preview. Okay. Yeah, so you have to find the shards. Oh yeah, I remember I played this for a while. It's fun. You need to find the caves and find the shards and battle monsters on the way. Oh wait. There we go. Yeah. Let's talk to these people. The second cave is to the northeast. Okay. Right, so once you get out, you will get attacked. So there's the monsters. You attack them. You can equip with different stuff here, longsword, silver bow. Yeah, you just attack these monsters here. Yeah. And you move on. I think the cave was down here somewhere. Yeah, it was over there. Yeah, you get the picture. Yeah, sadly the world was never saved. Oh well. Tetris. This is a really nice version of Tetris. It's only one big issue with it. Oh, it's actually two big issues. One, you cannot pause it. I haven't found a way to pause it. And two, it doesn't save anything. So this is for just like quick sessions of Tetris. You can't you can't save your progress at all. So you flip the thing with the cube, the shape with Z, and you drop it with space. Drop it faster with space. Yeah, so you just exit and it's gone. Planet of Death. Planet of Death, what is it? Oh no, Planet of Doom. AKA Adventure A. Originally ZX Spectrum Text Adventure. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. I'm on a mountain plateau. To the north there is a steep cliff. Obvious exits are down, east and west. You want to see a piece of sharp flint? Yeah. I try to put back up flint. Nothing. Go east. Look at drawing. Shows a man climbing down a pit using a rope. So this is like Zork, if you're familiar with text-based adventures, if that's your kind of thing. Sokoban. Oh, this is so much fun. I played this. I got level 26, I think it was. Then I gave up. It was getting really frustrating. So you move using these keys here, and you can forward a level. If you can't finish it, you forward it with P and go back with O. Also, if you mess it up, let's say, right here. Let's say you mess it up and you can't finish this level, just go forward one and back to this level and you try again. It's really fun. I like this version. I had Sokoban in my previous video, but that one wasn't as good. The graphics were really bad on that one. This one is better. Alright, dstar. A simple to learn but surprisingly challenging puzzle game in the same genre as Columns. I played this for a while. This is fun as well. So you're that little ball there, or that square there. Right now you're the ball, and you can switch modes by pressing the space bar, and you navigate with these keys as well. So you can only go in 90 degrees angles, right? So like if you hit down, you go like that, and you have to collect all the white balls. And on the next stage, you can use the square, the little cube there to help you. Let me show you the other one. Okay, so if you press space, you can use the cube. Let's say put it over there. You see, like that. I played this for a while. Can't remember what stage I got, but then it gets really complicated later on. This one I think has 24 stages or 27. Yeah, that was it for the games. Alright. Now, what else we got? I put these on here. I have some utilities that I want to show, and on that some graphic examples. This could all fit on one device, but I couldn't make folders obviously for this, so I just put this on a separate device. I have millions of these. Okay, now programs and utilities. This is, hold on, let me get that description up. Programs. Alright, BB64. What's it say? Commodore 64 emulator using M6502 lib. Okay, let's see. So it's a Commodore 64 emulator. I don't know how to work a Commodore 64, so I can't get any further with this. Not sure what it does. There's another one. This one simulates a VIC-20. Alright, so you write commands here. No idea what to do with this. There's no, I mean, these those devices that it simulates, it had cassettes, right? There's no way you can put anything in here. So I don't know what these emulators actually do. This one is HexView, utility to view the contents of any file in the user flash area. So you can see the hex numbers here of anything that's installed. So that's useful for programming. What else we got? File request is a requester function. Input wildcard, outputs file name selected. Yeah, so this is used for programming as well. This one says BBAmp, Winamp controller program. Now, I'm not sure how this would work. I mean, I tried starting Winamp and connecting this to the cradle, but nothing happened when I pressed this. It didn't have any impact on the Winamp player. So I don't know if you needed a second utility program for the desktop, or I don't know, maybe it's just a simulator, or I couldn't get any more out of it. But it's nice to look at the funny picture. Yeah. Okay. Enigma. This is fun. It simulates the Enigma machine, so you can encrypt, decrypt text. Alright. Oh, typo. Oh, come on. You see? There's the encrypted code. And if you type that down, it's gonna ta-da! Magic. This would be fun if you had two people with this program on and you just text in code. Yeah, I don't see any other usability for this. What else is here? NeoBasic. NeoBasic 40-column version of the small basic interpreter. Yeah, so not sure what to do with this either. Putting commands, no idea. Okay, NB, what is this? Program dumps 8 NeoBasic programs on Flash to test its capability. Blackjack, Cryog, Dice Roller, etc. So you can see it does something there. Maybe put files for the emulator there, but I had no idea how to get those files using the emulator. So maybe someone can do that. I don't know. I don't have the knowledge to do that. What is this? Command line interpreter. DOS-like commands for listing, deleting, and copying files. Yeah, there you go. No idea what to do with this one. So, what did I do? Did I crash it? Yeah, it froze. Oh well. Oh, there it is. Well, that was the last one. So those were the utilities. Right. Now on this one I found some graphic examples, like people using the screen to make graphics. I'll show you in a minute. Where is it? Hypnotoad. If you watch Futurama, prepare to be amazed. All glory to the Hypnotoad. Alright. Here you have Yoda in all his wisdom. Yeah, so it's just quotes from Star Wars. And this one is lines. Still impressive for this screen, because you know BlackBerry didn't have anything like this. It just had text on it and a couple of icons. And what's more impressive is this one here, this anime girl. This screen didn't have grayscale; it was just black and white, so to speak. But they managed to make the screen do gray by manipulating the information. But if you look closely, there's flickering. It's flickering on the screen, so the image is not very clear, but it looks like different levels of gray. So it's very impressive how they managed to do that, considering this wasn't supposed to do that in the first place. Yeah, so that's everything in there I could find for it. There was more stuff, but the links were dead. So that's all I could find. One last thing that I wanted to show you, I got a couple of these devices the other day in the mail, which I think were pretty cool, because you know when you start, I don't know if it's on this one, let me check. When you start a BlackBerry device, you get the BlackBerry logo there, right? Let's see. Oh, not on this one. Well, this is the R900, the 5820 model, right, with the SIM card there. So when you turn this on, it says BlackBerry there, but notice on this one, when you turn it on, this was a prototype, and I have 6230 here as well, same thing. So these were prototypes. These were sent for testing for developers or debuggers. Now the guy who owned this one beforehand left his emails there, because he thought the device was there, so left his emails there. So there's tons of emails. You can see there's 242 unread ones, and looks like they were a debugging company, because there's emails about various mobile phones there and how they were reporting the bugs. So that was interesting to see. And also under the battery here it says property of research in motion. Doesn't have a regular label at the back as the other ones that I have do. And also there's no carrier logo here. That's where they put it. And this one doesn't have any either. So yeah, prototypes. This one has the earliest OS I've seen on any of these devices. This one is on... oh, sorry. 1.6. So that's really early. So yeah, I find that interesting. That's all I had to show you today. So thanks for watching, and check the description again. You'll find everything I showed you. You find it there. If you need help trying to get these programs installed, just leave me a message or ask in the description or in the comments, and I'll try and help you. It's not that hard. Just read the PDFs there. It's pretty much self-explanatory there. Alright, thanks for watching.